It's Monday. It's Monday daytime. Tonight I'm giving a lecture to the Astrological Lodge of London on astrocartography, so I thought I'd sharpen up my skills by giving a brief 2 to 3 minute précis of what astrocartography actually is. And what it is the superimposing of the planetary orbital patterns onto a map of the globe at the moment that you were born. Or, to make it easier to understand, it is your horoscope placed on top of a map of the world. The way it works is because the Earth is on a tilt, we get seasons. Therefore, the North Pole of the Earth is pointing away from the Sun for half the year, and half the year it's pointing towards the Sun, depending on which part of its journey it is. Because the Earth is at a tilt, the planets in the sky, in their line of sight between the Sun and themselves, when they hit the Earth, they do so in a sine wave that goes from the Tropic of Cancer to the Tropic of Capricorn, and it follows the Sun's orbital pattern on the Earth, which is why we see the Sun getting higher in the summer and lower in the winter. Planets follow the same patterns, and those sine waves are replicated onto the Earth's surface to a much greater degree than the tropics, incidentally. And where a particular planet is rising on the horizon at the moment that you were born suggests that your relationship with that planet will be felt a great deal stronger at that point on the Earth's surface than at most others, particularly in terms of the way that you as an individual relates to that planet. Similarly, it's possible to draw a line on the Earth's surface from North Pole to South Pole, where at any given moment in time a particular planet is directly overhead, at least on the equator. For example, at midday, or approximately at midday in most localities, the Sun is directly overhead. It follows that if you go to the position on the planet on the Earth where a particular planet was directly overhead when you were born, then you're going to feel the energies of that planet much stronger, particularly in terms of the way you project yourself into and onto the outside world, as in career. If a planet is on the midheaven, then you're going to be able to use it in your career work. It follows from this, for example, that those people born around midday will have the Sun on the midheaven in the country that they are born in. Hence, most people with the Sun on the midheaven, born around midday, don't tend to stray too far. Whereas people born with the sort of more around 10 to 12 o'clock with the Sun in the 9th house will tend to travel a lot more. Sometimes I end up sending people for the best relationships to places like Baghdad, or to India, or to southern Chile. And it's amazing how many people will turn around and go, oh yes, I went there 2 years ago, it was great fun. And it's like, wow, people tend to react to their astrocartography without even knowing it. Obviously, it is not advisable, in many cases, not all, but in many cases, to go to places where Pluto, or particularly Saturn, is overhead, or where Mars is rising on the ascendant, because these can easily be quite provocative places. If you go to where Mars is on the horizon when you were born, you'll probably find that you're a bit more clumsy or accident prone. This is astrocartography, and it's only since the advent of computers we've been able to put horoscopes on the planet's surface and see which works. But the results, the first results, are stunning. I can normally get 75% accuracy on where to send people and where not, base minimum. And it's becoming easier and easier to do this. How can this be? Well, that's a subject for another video and another time. Get your astrocartography checked out, folks. It's becoming the new geographic lingua franca of a 21st holistic century. Okay, catch you tomorrow. Bye.